able to. Bledsoe taking some deep breaths in the corner. You know, obviously you're expending energy to prevent the takedown, but Mogollon, one would think, is expending more trying to get it.
Yeah, I believe that's the first round of his career that Eric Bledsoe has lost, so it'll be interesting to see. Test his mettle here in the second round.
If he lost that round. Takedown, I think.
Trip takedown, but Bledsoe right back to his feet. Bledsoe's super good balance, and like I said, the thing that people who know jiu-jitsu and know grappling say about Bledsoe is just his hips are absolutely tremendous. His balance is really good, obviously, as well as he showed in this fight.
I feel he's having a difficult time dealing with the strength of Mogollon. He can't move him around the cage like he has past opponents.
It's just the size, the size and the strength of a guy who's a former Marine, a wrestler, and a guy who really is a weight class above where Eric Bledsoe probably is eventually going to be. Nice jab there from Eric Bledsoe. Just circle out here.
And Bledsoe needs to use this opportunity to get off with his strikes a little bit. Head kick just misses.
You see Mogollon's hands starting to slowly go down.
And that was a good leg kick there by Mogollon, which allowed him to put Bledsoe off balance and again engage in the clinch, press him up against the cage. But I think your point's valid, Dave. Mogollon is slowing down.
Yeah, he seems to be pretty tired here. His hands were down pretty low, and I think maybe Bledsoe trying to just pick his shots here. So he did land a nice jab when they were separated there.
Mogollon looking for foot stops. Oh, this technique I appreciate.
Head pressure, Mo, head pressure.
Chris Lieben style.
Of course, yeah.
Marco Ruas. Going way back to UFC 6. Bledsoe looking maybe for that guillotine here again, and again, just excellent balance.
Good inside trip by Mogollon.
And I can't see whether, I thought Bledsoe might have had the chin, but he didn't.
Mogollon has Bledsoe pressed up against the cage.
And this is a good position for Bledsoe, but also a bad position because it's easier to use the cage for wall walk, but then Mogollon has him kind of trapped there if Bledsoe is unable to get back to his feet.
Guard is wide open, Mo.
There you go.
Posture back, posture back. Work the body.
Bledsoe, even though he doesn't have the longest limbs, definitely will work for submissions off of his back as you see him maybe trying to throw up the triangle here, or maybe even the omoplata.
It almost looked like he was working for a sweep here.
Yeah, maybe
he's trying to get a triangle action.
Guards open, guards open.
I think it's gonna work.
Mogollon pretty heavy on his knees there.
And that left knee in the thigh of Bledsoe stopped him from getting his hips up and rotating around looking for an arm. Mogollon is powerful on top in Bledsoe's guard as he was up against the cage.
Yeah, not a lot happening here. Both guys just really looking for transition. Mogollon looking to pass. Bledsoe blocking him.
And Chip Snyder has, all night, he's let the fighters fight it out. He hasn't stepped in to separate them very often.
Yeah, and every single time Bledsoe's guard is open, his partner's yelling at him.
Unless that guy knocks his ass out, which I hope never happens.
It's a big part of his game plan, obviously.
Mogollon dives back into the guard of Bledsoe.
Yeah, Bledsoe there in half butterfly guard there for a second, which is a good position for a sweep, but he didn't go for one.
And he's working the high guard, bringing that left leg. Bledsoe's bringing his own left leg up as we're inside a minute and a half of the second round.
Yeah, and I just heard Chip Snyder saying that if he doesn't work, he's going to stand him up, so we might be nearing a stand-up here.
And Bledsoe's done a nice job of neutralizing Mogollon, and to be honest, Mogollon not looking for a whole lot of offense.
This might be a good position here for Eric Bledsoe to go for elbows. Looks like he was looking for an elbow with his right hand, but his left hand I think would have been a better angle to throw an elbow there.
And Mogollon, I want to see how quickly he got to his feet. Still looks pretty fresh.
Nice jab there from Bledsoe. I think that the striking game is definitely an advantage Bledsoe. He's trying to keep Mogollon at bay with that deep kick.
And Mogollon dropping his head.
Nice body kick there by Bledsoe, but Mogollon catches it and walks in, and now looking for that takedown here again.
And there's those elbows from Bledsoe.
Yeah, this is a good position here for him to throw elbows.
Bledsoe trying to sneak some strikes in here. I believe he's got to get busy, start doing some damage to Mogollon if he wants to win this fight. Because Mogollon, while not pretty, is winning this fight.
Yeah, I think based off of the position, but if Bledsoe is able to do more damage, I mean, he can make an argument for referees to start giving him rounds.
Well, there's not many left. We're heading to the
swing.
third and final round. Two rounds in the books. We see some blood, and that's coming from the eye of James Mogollon, right outside that right eye.
I think that might have been thrown on the jabs that landed.
Well, there's some knees in there as well. You know, you absolutely might be right on that, though, Dave, because he landed that left a couple times. And to this point, in my opinion, this is a 2-0 round, 2-0 fight in favor of Mogollon, and he's if that's the case, he's winning on position alone.
Yeah, he's not really doing much damage. I mean, because you don't see any of the face marked up of Bledsoe at all. You see that there was that trip takedown. Bledsoe did a really good job for the first round and minute or so of staying on his feet, but Mogollon switched it up, got the trip takedown, and got the fight where he wanted it.
And to be honest, Dave, in 10 minutes of this fight, I'm not sure how many punches Mogollon has landed.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be much of a